It's in the game.
Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. The Hokies will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the shotgun, the inside give. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Makes the grab. It's White. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be...
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a huge completion. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle, it's Gallagher. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Fires deep toward the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Now from inside the red zone. They've got the screen set up. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Got it in the middle, it's White. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, what a nice run. He's showing you his athleticism there. You guys remember back in the day when we were calling a game here and the all-time great Virginia Tech running back Kevin Jones came up to the booth and he got into a vertical leap contest with Pollock. It was awesome. This guy on the field, man, he's got so much skill and ability. He's strong and he's fast, and I think he can also out-jump them.
The Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Drones. Swings it out to his running back. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. After the first down completion, it's second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Stewart. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Looking downfield on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. At the 35, he's open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. The tag. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Hokies. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Vaughn. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Mountaineers want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barnes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on fourth down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Finds his man. It's Green. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Hokies will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Just keep swinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Gallagher. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. That's reeled in. It's Gallagher. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Gallagher. There he goes. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, that D tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and was able to get that tackle for loss.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Dropping back, it's Drones. Caught over the middle, it's Heath. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's Green. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make.
The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. The Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. And the Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Dropping back, it's Drones. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Creates a little room.
Yeah, he Virginia does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Punt is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Drones. Pulls it in. It's Keith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The give out of the gun. Breaks into the open. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Setting up for a first and 10 from the 26. Back to pass, it's Drones. Looking to scramble. Gonna try to get it himself. At the 45 on his way. He's gonna be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Hokies with the 1st and 10.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass. Infuriating to deal with as a defense.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Green. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. No good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running into the open space. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Green. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Groves. Makes the grab, it's Hawkins. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Now the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turning it on.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that 6th sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. To To the air on second down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Gets it out quickly. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The run from the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Powerful running as he trucks his way to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might be calling a hot route. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Moves around to clear up the vision. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Green. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to him on the ground. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Big-time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now, not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gallagher. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
No gain on the play.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Gallagher. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down.
That's a big stop for this defense, and more importantly now, it puts them in a huge position. I want to use that clock as my friend. I got to take away the sidelines. I can't give up a big play and let them get a sideline and then sneak that field goal unit off. Got to make sure I understand where that yard is to get to where they want to kick the field goal.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat